Sometimes rage isn't enough. Sometimes you need to get more from your rage, become more powerful and focused on killing anyone in your way. Um, Hello, welcome back, or welcome to DIS. I am this idiot, and you are hearing me speak again, or for the first time, whichever it is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see you here. Today we are going to go back to the subclasses. Of course, because we're going back, we're starting alphabetically with the Barbarian. This one is called the Path of the Slayer. So without further ado, let's get into that. Alright, Barbarian Path of the Slayer. Fueled by an unbreakable will and the rage to match, those who choose the path of the Slayer devote their existence to a single relentless purpose. Sorry. In this quest, there is no peace or respite, only the broken bodies of those who would stand in the barbarian's way. For theirs is the path of perpetual torment, their souls blistered by ravenous fury and tainted beyond redemption. Slayer features, barbarian levels, and feature. Third level is Feed the Fury and Unrelenting. At 6th level is Incorruptible. 10th level is Blood Strike. And 14th level is Rip and Tear. Unrelenting. When you choose this path at 3rd level, your unbridled rage and determination can keep you going when others would falter. While raging, you can use a bonus action to spend a number of hit dice up to half your barbarian level. For each die spent, you regain a number of hit points equal to your Constitution modifier. Interesting. Feed the Fury. Also at 3rd level, the act of slaughtering your foes fuels your conviction. Whenever you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, regain a number of barbarian hit dice equal to half the creature's challenge rating, minimum of 1. Very cool. Very cool. Incorruptible. By 6th level, your Iron Resolve overcomes any attempts to sway you from your course. While raging, you are immune to spells and effects that would force you to act against your will, such as the Dominate Person spell or a Ghost's Possession ability. Additionally, you ignore any effect that would prevent you from attacking a creature, such as the Sanctuary spell or Charmed Condition. Interesting. Blood Strike. Starting at 10th level, you can use your own vitality to imbue your attacks with relentless fury. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can spend a number of hit dice up to your Constitution modifier. Each creature within 5 feet of the target, other than you, must make a Constitution saving throw. DC equals to 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your Constitution modifier, or take 1d12 force damage for each hit die spent and be knocked prone. On a successful save, a creature takes half damage and is not knocked prone. Interesting. And finally, Rip and Tear. Beginning at 14th level, your Terrible Wrath can eviscerate lesser foes. When you hit with a melee attack while raging, you can instantly reduce the target to 0 hit points if its current hit points are equal to or lower than your strength score. Interesting. Reminders and clarifications. Hit dice. Each class has their own hit dice, even though some classes use the same numbered die. You have 1 hit die for each level you take in a class, and you regain half of your expended hit dice upon finishing a long rest. Charm Effect. The charmed condition and spells/abilities that afflict it can have a wide variety of effects. The Incorruptible feature only allows you to ignore the effect that prevents a charmed creature from attacking the charmer, not the charmed condition as a whole. Objects have hit points too. A DM doesn't need to bother assigning hit points to every object the party comes across, but they do technically have hit points all the same. Does that door you're trying to bust open have less than 20 hit points? Rip and Tear, my friend. Very, very interesting. And onto the review itself. Story-wise, it's definitely interesting, a little more rageful, vengeful, slayerly. Doesn't really say what their purpose is. Maybe their purpose is to just destroy more. But that doesn't really have, so they devote their existence to a single relentless purpose. And then in this quest, blah blah blah, then their path is perpetual torment. So don't really know, are they trying to get better or not? I don't know. But regardless, it's interesting how they're using the hit die to for different effects. So you can use it to give yourself hit points, and then when you kill someone, you can get some more hit die, and then you can't you can't be forced to act against your will, which is interesting. And then you can use your hit die to deal damage to people around the target, which is interesting. It doesn't include the target. It says within 5 feet of the target, which is interesting. And then you can just completely kill people who have low hit points, which is interesting. I like that idea. For the Incorruptible seems to come online at an earlier time than I would think. I would probably want the Corruptible to come online at 10th level. It seems a little overpowered for a 6th level character. 10th levels does seem pretty good. 14th does seem pretty good. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Maybe it's advantage or something for that. Definitely very aggressive, which is interesting. Should be any other class. I don't think it's too similar to any other subclass. Let's see, anything else? Not that I can think of. Of course, keeping in mind my sister's D&D inspired bar idea whenever that comes out. It should be really fun. I noticed that I'm getting more viewers, which is amazing. And comments. Hello down there. Thank you for watching. What else? Of course, I'm going to be lore crafting on Saturday, which should be interesting. My next video. With that, it's usually off the top of my head stuff. You can tell this is all off the cuff and stuff. I'll probably start doing more in-depth analysis, probably more written stuff. And if you're interested in that, maybe have access to something, check out my Discord, of course. Of course, I'm still streaming of Neverwinter, which I'm still doing, and I'm starting to do Star Wars The Clone Wars, which is really fun. Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars, which is really fun. Really interesting, really unique, kind of like a wargaming deal, which is interesting. And let's see, my next video is the lore crafting. And then the next subclass is the bard called College of Greed, trying to take all the magic for themselves, which is should be interesting. Previous episode of the lore crafting around the greedy jar. Channel subscription, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This idiot out.